basically, he wasn't retired, but he wasn't really competing.
Right.
He shows up to the U.S. Open, has a fine showing, and makes the finals. Takes out Kendrick Maple, who looked fantastic earlier. What a job by Kendrick Maple. And look at the smile on Tom Brand's face as he's coming around the corner here. Wow.
I'm still baffled why there's no challenge there.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Take a look. Make sure. You just don't see that too much, but here we go. Let's clear our minds. Let's refocus. We've got more Challenge Tournament finals.
Ooh, that was just the first one, man.
Oh, geez.
Oh, my.
You better get a sip of Badger Max here, because 48-kilogram finals coming up. Alyssa Lampe in the red, Clarissa Chun in the blue, and here we go. Chun looking for a single leg there early.
Yep, and you know, Lampe comes in with wins over Workman and Golston, while Chun wins over Samara and Fow. Really, these two appeared to be on a collision course for that spot against Vicky Anthony later on tonight.
Right, Anthony breaking through, winning the U.S. Open. And inside reach there for Chun, and now Lampe going to come all the way behind, and she's going to strike first, 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
Nice job by Lampe there.
Chun does own wins over Lampe this year, so you know, Lampe has been the world team member at this weight, owned this weight class the last couple of years, but it's not going to be easy for her to get back to the world championships. She's got some tough competitors.
Shot attempt by Chun. Lampe just steps out of it.
It'll be a technical fall on mat 3 for Tashaya Alo. Titan Mercury, 10-0.
And you know what I wonder, Richard? And someone just sent this message to me with that Maple Dennis match. Did his corner think he was losing there? Was that why Maple kept shooting? Did they think they were trailing 4-4?
I mean, that had to be it.
That had to be it. So, which begs another
I
question.
mean, that would be why they wouldn't challenge.
Fargo champion Trey Keeley brought that to my attention.
I mean, I could see that as why they wouldn't challenge, because it didn't matter if that's what they thought. But Maple was winning on criteria.
Maple was winning on criteria, but did his corner know that? Is that possible they didn't know? That's really the only explanation for not throwing the bird, in my opinion.
That's going to be a takedown here for Chun. She closes the gap. It's 3-2.
So 3-2 lead for Lampe. 26 to go.
Lampe, she's in on this thing like trying to get a score here in the last 10 seconds,
Almost
5 seconds.
has it.
And nothing yet.
Oh,
that's going to be 4. That should be 4. That was feet to back. And they're only going 2 Lampe.
But she never went down. That knee never hit.
That should have been 4 points up for Lampe, but not going to.
Depends who you ask, I guess.
I guess so. I mean, we haven't seen the utmost consistency. Just to clarify with the Maple
Dennis
criteria. The first criteria is highest amplitude move. So Maple was winning because he had 2 two-point moves. Dennis had a 2, a 1, and a 1. Second criteria is most caution. So if it was actually 2 takedowns to 2 takedowns, it would have been Dennis's criteria, but third criteria is last point scored. So Maple was winning.
Right. And I don't think his corner knew that.
Yeah,
That's the only reason you don't throw the challenge bird, Angry Bird, which is up for auction, by the way. And we're underway here after that first period went by, 5-2 lead for Lampe. She's in the driver's seat here against Clarissa Chun, world champion. So 2:30 to go here. We'll see what Chun can get going. In case you guys are curious on the matches coming up, Oliver Stieber, Winchester Maroulis, Dake, Taylor, McFarland Page. So we got a dandy of a lineup coming up here as Lampe fires off another attack, 2-on-1 control now. There's a shot by Chun, and Lampe nearly had the angle there for the go-behind. Chun able to square up.
Yeah, it's definitely been a slower pace second period. We're halfway through. Chun steps around behind. She's lethal with that. You know, a little bit of an odd technique.
She gives up the 2 there. Lampe now extending her lead 7-2.
So 7-2, and Lampe, you know, she's looking solid today. You know, she was heartbroken during the U.S. Open. She had a tough Open, really a tough year for Lampe, coming off a disappointing Worlds. But now she looks focused, back on track, up 5 on Chun with a minute left, and it appears we're headed for Anthony Lampe. You know, and they've obviously met the last few years in the finals, giving us some great matches. But 40 seconds left. Let's see if Chun can make this interesting and get something big here down the stretch.
Another go behind here. Looking headlock, but time runs out. Lampe, your winner, 7-2. She'll wrestle later tonight against Victoria Anthony. U.S. Open rematch.
Absolutely. It'll be a good one. That one has gone 3 the last couple of years with Lampe.